8-ball pick versus Era Fortress. Done by 2 little dimples on the side. Picking with that twist, like in position. Twist. Right. Try and get another pack. Okay, 1 or 5. Tap 5, 4. Nothing yet. So no tap. That's it. 4, 3. 4. There we go. It's 5, 4, 3, 2. Tap down to 1. Take the tension off slightly on 1 for 1 because I don't want to ping it over. There we go. Job done. Sometimes you put too much tension on, you'll ping the lever over further than it should be. So great pick. See if we can get this out. Okay. The lollipop. Gotta love it. Really easy. There, change the wire. So easy. Put it in, push it down, slot it on. Job done. The wires of the lollipop. Be great if he made like a deluxe version, aluminium. Be great. It's going to be a bit more robust, a bit heavier. Might fit a bit more through it, and we do get quite a bit of feedback through it. But I think in aluminium, you probably might get a little bit more because it'd be metal on metal then, so you might feel a bit more. Regarding the tension tool, it won't do one of these. It just physically won't turn the curtain. Even the same as my Chris Belcher is one again, will not turn the curtain. GJ does an Era one, if I can find it, which is like a, if I can see it in there. There it is. It does a pre-lifter. You get left and right hand version. That will go in. That will lift. That'll take it on. So that's the pre-lifter. Chris Belcher does one as well. On his pocket picks, he does a pre-lifter for these as well. So yeah, that's the downside when I pick these. I was thinking about, I don't know whether it'll work, is maybe filing a little notch in it just to pick up the cam. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm not going to file my tension tool down to see if it works. So the other thing I want to talk to you about was how this works, a little bit different to other curtain tensioners. I put this in and I turn the curtain. Right, now if I bring you in a bit closer, I don't know whether you can see, but when I turn this, it's spontaneous. As soon as I turn it, the curtain turns with it. Okay, so keep that in mind, how it turns. And if I get, that was the Chris Belcher one, I put that in and turn, see, delay. When I turn it, it travels. This is a bit of a travel on it. The same as if you use the classic ones with the little snip on the end. Again, when they turn, there's a delay on it turning. So if I do that, it's not actually turning the curtain. The other downside is that I have seen on these, I've seen when people have over tensioned it and busted the curtain on the back. So what happens when the curtain goes on the back, it rotates the tension tool too far round, so it's very hard to pick. You won't get the pick because it's turned too far for the wire to catch. Where this one, the 8-ball is grabbing the whole curtain, so it's not relying on that little bit on the end, which would be the same as the Belcher one that GJ does, the copy version of it. It catches on the whole curtain. Again, I have had it before because this is quite long. When I've gone to pick a cylinder, I've had to pick a mortise lock. It's gone through and it hit the escutcheon on the inside, so I've had to push it through to effectively take the escutcheon off. Because if you look at that, when it goes in, it does stick out quite a long way. So sometimes if it's got the cover on the escutcheon, it will interfere with the cover of the escutcheon. But at the same time, it will do UPVC era locks because it's long enough. There's a hole. It's a good pick to have. It's another one to have in your arsenal. As I say, it's another way in. It's not about whose is the best, whose is the worst. They all are the same in my eyes. It depends on your preferences on that particular day, on the particular lock. Some days I might use this, some days I might use this. And you could go back to my original, which was this one. This is what I started originally doing curtain picking with, is the Chris Belcher pocket pick, which at the time was a great tool. But again, that's got it doesn't pick up the, it only literally tensions it. You can't turn the curtain back at all. It just tensions. So yeah, they're all at their purposes. So again, I can't illustrate it more. There's no better, there's no worse. It's just down to your picking preference. The only thing I will say is going back to the lollipop. It's just so much quicker. Look at that, blade's out. Listen, blade out, the wire's out. New wire in, boom, done. Slide it on. There, it's on. Where when you have the Belcher one, you got to unscrew it. So when you unscrew it, you've got to put the new wire in. So once you've got the new wire in, you put the cap on, then you screw it up and you try to get it tight, and then when you're picking, all of a sudden this goes boom and shoots out because you're pushing in, and then you're pushing it back in again, and you're loosening it off, you know, to put it back down, to get it back in again, to clamp it tight so it doesn't do it again. So, you know, it's, you know, 8-Ball Engineering, please make one in aluminium. I'm sure they would sell. I'm sure they would, because these are a ball ache. You know, they do undo, and it does slide out. But even then, you know, and I did it up tight, it still slid out the back. So yeah. Anyway, cheers for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, put a comment down the bottom. Tell me what sort of curtain picks you like using, or whether you make your own, whether you prefer making your own curtain picks. Yeah, cheers, and thanks for watching.